It's a crisp February morning in 2009, and the world's fiercest superbikes, the Fireblade, the R1, the Ninja ZX-10R, and the GSX-R 1000, are already pushing the limits of speed and technology. But just as fans brace for another familiar showdown, an unexpected contender rolls onto the asphalt: BMW's first-ever superbike, the S1000RR. With a blistering 193-horsepower engine, groundbreaking traction control, and asymmetrical, crazy-eye headlights that stare you down, this Munich marvel didn't just join the race, it rewrote the rulebook. In the next few minutes, you'll discover how the S1000RR shattered preconceived notions of what a superbike could be, and set a new benchmark that the entire industry would scramble to match. Buckle up. This is the story of the bike that changed everything. BMW's S1000RR marked their introduction into the superbike class with a 999 cubic centimeter inline 4, producing a class-leading 193 brake horsepower at 13,000 revolutions per minute. With a curb weight of 449 pounds, the S1000RR boasted the best power-to-weight ratio of any inline-4 superbike at that time. Its performance was staggering: a 2.7 second 0 to 60 time, a 9.9 second quarter-mile time, and a limited top speed of 186 miles per hour. The S1000RR redefined what fast was known to be. But this bike wasn't just lightweight and powerful. It was the most technologically advanced superbike in the world, featuring standard ABS and a revolutionary dynamic traction control system, making the S1000RR the first street-legal superbike to incorporate dynamic traction control. Additionally, it offered rider modes for wet, sport, and race conditions, plus an optional quick-shifter, another first for street-legal superbikes of that era. Beyond its impressive performance and specifications, we need to appreciate the aesthetics of the bike. The S1000RR featured unique and distinctive design elements, including asymmetrical bodywork and those distinguishing crazy eyes headlights, along with shark gill-like vents on the side. The pointed taillight and aggressive body lines created an extremely aggressive-looking superbike. Although its design was daring, there was something undeniably attractive about the asymmetry featured on this machine. It's safe to say that the S1000RR made the biggest splash in February 2009, setting a new standard for what top-of-the-line performance should look like. Over the years, the S1000RR remained largely unchanged until 2012, when major improvements were implemented. These included a new tachometer, revised throttle body maps, and a shorter, lighter throttle tube that allowed riders to reach full throttle with less wrist rotation. The RAM air intake was enlarged by 20%, and the catalytic converters were relocated from the heads up toward the muffler. This allowed for the removal of the oil sump heat shield, saving additional weight. BMW also updated their acclaimed DTC system by refining the butterfly operation when a wheelie was detected, making the intervention less abrupt and more smooth. The geometry was modified as well, with lowered front suspension. Some minor cosmetic changes were also introduced, most notably updated heel plates, a slimmer tail section, reshaped side panels, and plastic winglets that reportedly improved high-speed aerodynamics. In 2013, we saw the release of the first race-focused version of the S1000RR, known as the HP4. This new model featured a dynamic damping control system that updated and adjusted the suspension every 11 milliseconds, responding to various sensors as well as throttle input, and was adjustable on the fly. The HP4 came equipped with upgraded Brembo monoblock brake calipers. The rider modes on the HP4 differed slightly from the standard bike, allowing access to the full 193 horsepower in all four modes. The HP4 also introduced combined braking, meaning that in all modes except slick, the rear brake was automatically applied when the rider used the front brake. The HP4 was offered with multiple race kit packages, ranging from the stock 193 horsepower of the S1000RR up to a claimed 212 horsepower. The 2013 HP4 also featured additional electronic enhancements such as launch control and pit mode, all accessible from the handlebar controls. The HP4 received its own colorway and a specific HP4 tachometer face. Available at extra cost were competition and premium packages, which included an HP carbon fiber engine belly pan, side spoilers and trim, HP folding clutch and brake levers, HP adjustable rider foot pegs, and standard forged wheels finished in racing blue metallic, a decal kit, optional heated grips, a pillion kit, and an anti-theft alarm. In 2014, the S1000RR received minor updates, including race ABS as standard equipment. The handlebars were slightly modified, along with minor changes to the fairings. February 2015 brought major improvements to the S1000RR. Most notably, the bike shed 8.8 pounds while gaining 5.9 horsepower, bringing the claimed output to 198 horsepower. This power increase was achieved through reshaped ports, a new cam profile, lighter valves, and shorter velocity stacks drawing from a larger airbox. A new exhaust system was implemented, derived from the previous year's HP4 system. More options became available for the 2015 variant, including the dynamic package, which added BMW's Quick Shift Assist Pro. BMW further refined the front wheel lift intervention and added a new user mode where riders could customize defined parameters for a personalized riding experience. Additional features adopted from the HP4 included combined braking, on-the-fly ABS and DTC control, and lean angle sensors that displayed readings on the dash. The 2015 bike's lighter chassis consisted of 4 individual aluminum cast pieces welded together, with the engine tilted forward at a 32-degree angle. Geometry changes were made to the forks, steering head angle, and swing arm pivot. The wheelbase was lengthened by 0.6 inches. This updated chassis geometry provided increased rider feedback from both the front end and rear wheel. 2019 marked another significant year for the S1000RR, with the release of an all-new model. Changes included an entirely new engine claiming 204 horsepower at 13,500 RPM and 83 foot-pounds of torque at 11,000 RPM. This new engine featured BMW ShiftCam technology on the intake side, which varies the intake valve timing and lift. The system incorporates a dual cam profile that allows the ECU to switch between low and high-speed cams at 9,000 RPM in just under 10 milliseconds. This produces soft, low-lift, short-duration cam profiles for improved low and mid-range torque, then switches to a more aggressive profile for peak power production at higher RPMs. The output shafts are moved by a movable pin engaging in the cam slot in the shaft, which slides the outer camshaft section left and right as needed. BMW claims this system gives the S1000RR a more linear torque curve than its predecessor. Beyond the power increase, the S1000RR's engine lost nearly 9 pounds and featured a more compact external design. The exhaust system was also 2.8 pounds lighter, contributing to a total weight reduction of 24 pounds compared to its predecessor, bringing the overall curb weight to just 434 pounds. To manage these impressive power and weight improvements, BMW equipped the S1000RR with a comprehensive electronic suite of rider aids, including ABS Pro with cornering ABS, updated wheelie control, Shift Assist Pro for clutchless up and down shifts, Hill Start Assist control, launch control, and a pit lane limiter mode. It came with 4 preset riding modes: rain, road, dynamic, and race. plus 3 Pro modes that could be custom-tuned with 3-stage engine braking adjustment settings. The chassis was completely revamped for the 2019 S1000RR, focusing on weight reduction while improving handling. The aluminum frame shed 2.8 pounds and reduced the overall width of the bike by about half an inch. I credit BMW for bringing advanced electronics to the superbike class. I must admit that the S1000RR has always been a bike I've admired. I respect what BMW accomplished with their very first superbike and all the improvements they've continued to make since then. The S1000RR is truly an impressive machine that changed the standards of superbikes forever. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and goodbye.